Good morning, dear students. In this video lecture, I will be discussing the third part of quadratic equation. Mostly, this type of questions is also asked. In first type, I told you about nature of roots. In second lecture, I discussed about the various methods to solve the quadratic equation. And in this lecture, I will be discussing how to find out the value of the variables x in quadratic equation up to 2 decimal place, 1 decimal place, or significant digits. These type of questions are also generally asked in ICSE board examination. So here I will be discussing, taking the help of one of the question, and then I will try to explain. So first question, let's solve question number 5. A. Now they are saying solve for x and give your answer correct to 2 decimal place. We have to give the answer up to 2 decimal place. So 4x square minus of 7x plus of 2 is equal to 0. Now, before calculating this, first you try to understand what is 2 decimal place, 1 decimal place, what type of questions they will ask. First of all, they 2 decimal place, 2 decimal, or they will write 1 by 100th place, 100th place. Either they will ask find the value of x up to 2 decimal place or 1 by 100th place. These two means the same thing. Or they may ask 1 decimal place, 1 decimal place, or they will say 1 by 10th place. So this all means what? Decimal, 2 decimal or 1 by 100 means like I have number 2.05. This is up to 2 decimal place. If I write 2.3.763, so this will be incorrect. I cannot round off also this one. If I will round off, then my answer will be incorrect. Like if I round off, it will become 2.1, but my answer is not up to 2 decimal place. So I am not going to write this answer. I will leave my answer up to here only. Now, if this is given, then again 2 decimal place will be 3.76, because we have to see the third place after decimal and we have to see whether that particular number is greater than or equal to 5 or less than 5. If it is greater than equal to, then we will increase one, that you all know. I hope everyone knows how to do the round off. Second, if it is less than 5, then the number will be discarded, this 3 will be discarded and the remaining number will be there. Now one thing, I hope all of you know all this thing, how to do round off. But here the most important thing that I want to say is, if they are asking you to calculate up to 2 decimal place, then in that first you have to go second last step, up to second last step you have to calculate your answers, calculate your answers up to 3 decimal place, up to 3 decimal place. Then your final answer after round off, you will give, calculate or give your answer, give answers up to 2 decimal. What I mean to say, if they are asking up to 2 decimal place, second last step, up to second last step, you will go up to 3 decimal place, you will do the calculation based upon 3 decimal place. Then at last step you have to do the round off. If they are asking you 1 decimal place, then you have to solve up to 2 decimal place, assuming 2 decimal place up to second last step, and then at the last step you have to go for 1 decimal, you have to do the round off at this place. Now significant digits and that all I hope all of you know. I don't think so that I need to explain here. Now I will be solving this question right now. Whenever they will ask you solve up to certain decimal place, definitely in that case you may not be able to apply, most of the cases you may not be able to apply squaring, completing squaring method or middle term splitting. You cannot apply there. In that case it will be difficult for you, but generally we go with the formula method. So here a is equal to 4, b is equal to minus 7. Pay attention here, it is minus 7 because b is with the sign. Here a is plus 4, plus by default we don't write. If there is minus, then we obviously write. Then c is equal to 2. These 3 values we are having. Now first task, if you want, you can go with the help of you first try to find out discriminant and then substitute the value and then get the value, or else directly we can do. So let's go directly. X is equal to, we know, minus of b plus minus root under b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. I hope all of you must have by hearted this formula. Now minus of minus 7 plus minus root under b square, that is minus 7 whole square, minus 4 into a is 4 into c is 2 whole divided by 2 into 4. So your answer will be plus of 7 minus into minus plus minus root under 49 plus or minus, it will be minus because there is no plus. So minus 4 4s are 16, 16 into 2 32 whole divided by 8. Now 7 plus minus root under 49 minus 32 means 17, correct, up by 8. Now how you will find out the answer up to 2 decimal place? In your lower class, in your class 8, definitely we all have, our teachers, mathematics teachers must have taught you how to find out the square root of any non-perfect number. So here we are having 17. So here what you have to do, you have to find the square root. They are asking up to 2 decimal place, so you have to find, I have told you up to 3 decimal place, one extra you have to go. So here 10 20 20. I hope all of you know to find out the values. So 4 4s are 16. Once again I am just telling you, just teaching you here, so that it will be difficult, it will not be difficult for you to solve. Now 4 4s are 16. Perfect square, perfect is 17 is not a perfect square. So a number just near to this, which is perfect square, will be 16. So 4 4s are 16. Whatever 2 times you wrote here, it will be 1 time written here. Then your task will be here to add, here subtract. 17 minus 16, 1. This is 8, blank space. Then for this decimal, you have to put that decimal and then you have to bring 2 zeros. Now what number you can put? I will put 1. If 2 I will put, then 80, 80 into 2, 160. It will exceed 100. So here 81, perfect square nearby. So it will be 19. Now what is my task here? Here it was plus, this 1 I wrote. 2 times I wrote, so I will write 1. Then addition, subtraction. Addition means 2, 8. Blank space. Now next step will be to bring again double zero. Now 8 2, which number should come here so that it will be nearby perfect square or some numbers. So if I write here 3, it will exceed, it will 800 into 3 will be 2400, which is 1900 here. So I cannot put here, I will put here, or if I will put 2, sorry, not 1, 2. So 2 I have put, so I will put here 2. So 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4, 8 2s are 16. Then your task is add, subtract. Here 4, here 2, here 8, blank space, then subtraction. 9 minus 4, 5, here's 8, 8 minus 6, 2. Now again double zero. Now if you are having double zero, here we are having 25,000, here we are having 8,000 something. If I will write 3, it will exceed. Can I write 8 2? No, I don't think so. 8 2, 4, 3 into 3, 3 3s are 9, 4 3s are 12, 6 7, 8 3s are 24. Okay. 4 it won't go. 8 4s are 32, 2 4 7 2. Yeah. So it will go by 3. 3 times. No need of calculating because this part is your rough part. Here I am just calculating so that you will be able to recall how we used to write. So here we are having 4.124. So now you will do, what you will do, 7 plus 4.124 divided by 8, comma 7 minus 4.124 divided by 8. Now after this, what we are going to do, here it will be 3, my dear student. By mistake I wrote 4, 3. So here again 3 will come. Here 3. Now addition will be 7 plus 4, 11. X is equal to 11.123 comma divided by 8, and then x will be equal to 7. You subtract, so 7, 4.123, 1.23, 10 minus 3, 7, 9 minus 2, 7, here 9 minus 1, 8, and then here we are having 6 minus 2, 2887, 2.887 by 8. 10 minus 3, 7, 9 minus 2, 7, 9 minus 1, 8, and then 7 minus 4. Now what we have to do? Finally we have to divide. So 8.123 if you divide 11.123 division by 8, 8 ones are 8, 3 decimal, so here 1 will come, so 8 3s are 24, 7, then 2 here, 8 6 are 48, 8 7s are 56, 8 8s are 64, 8 9s are 72, 8 9s are 72, cancel. Now we are having 3, so no need of putting 1 0 and then 8 4s are 30, 8 3s are 24. Anyway, if I will do, I will come here only, so my answer will be 1.39. Now in the same way you can find out the value of 2.2887 divided by 8. Now for your convenience, like most of the time it means when you find, when they ask question based on 2 decimal place or 1 decimal place, so there you will see generally most of the time I have seen that they will get either discriminant value will, after calculating and all, you will see that discriminant is coming out to be 45. Sometimes you will see that discriminant is coming out to be like 56, or say for example 4 into 3 12. Okay, they will give you, when you will solve, such a number will come in which when you calculate discriminant is equal to 45, discriminant is equal to 12 and so on, all these type of numbers when it comes, then you have to first of all find square root of this. Now most of the students I have seen in last 3 years that what they do, they start calculating the root of 45. Okay, they start calculating the root of 45. Instead of that, if they apply their brain, they can see, they can write 5 into 9. 5 into 9, 9 means 3 root 5. Now if you by heart the root of at least up to 10, 1 to 10, then it will be very easy. Now root 5 is equal to 2.236. If you multiply, you will get the value of root 45 very easily. No need of this calculation part. You will be saving your time. Now similarly for 12, it will be 4 into 3. Root under this will be equal to 2 root 3. Now you know that root 3 is equal to 1.732. So in this way you all will be, because I have seen with my experience, from my experience I am saying that when they see 45, last year I have seen some of the questions were having root 45, root 12, so they were just calculating the value of 45, they were calculating the value of root under 12, and then they were not able to solve and were able to waste their time. They were actually wasting their time. So I have told them also, now I am telling to you all as well, that when you are having 45, you have to just apply your brain. 5 into 9, 9 is 3 root 5. Root 5, if you remember, it will be 2.236. You have to by heart up to 1 to 10 at least. And then root 12, 4 into 3, 2 root 3. 2 root 3, root 3 value already we know. How easy and simple if it is, we apply our brain. The unused brain which is being not used, my dear students. It is, I am sorry to say, but what can I say? You all have left no choice to say me. You have not left any door open for me to say good about you. So root 12 will be 4 root 3. Now in the same way, root 2 is 1.414, root 3 is equal to 1.732. Then root 4 you know is 2, root 5 2.236, root 6 2.449, root 7 2.828, root 8 if you see, no need to by heart, you can see 2 into 2 root 2, root 8 is 2 root 2, so you will write 2 into 1.414, multiply it, you will get the answer 88.8.2. Correct? No need to by heart this 8, 2 root 2, 2 into 1.414, you will get the value. Now root 9, I hope everyone knows, that is 3. Root 10 is equal to 3.162. Over. So up to this much, if you remember, suppose you will get root under 40. Anyhow, you will get root under 40. So you can write 4 into 10. 4 into 10 means 2 root 10. Root 10 is 3.162. You will be able to solve. If you get like 8, root under 8, again you are having 2 root 2, 2 into 1.4. Root 45, root 100 and 15, something like that you will get, and then you will be able to solve. So my dear students, if you by heart this, from my suggestion, I suggest you all to at least by heart from root under 1 to root under 10. Root under 2 already you know 1.414, root 3 also you know 1.732, root 4 is 2, root 5 is 2.236, root 5 is 2.23, root 6 is 2.449, root 6, then root 7, right? Root 7 is 2.828, 828, and then root 8 is 28, this is 6, something 6 value, 645, sorry, 645 or something, root 6. I have also not by hearted, but I am asking you all, since you have to appear for exam, I am just asking for your calculation. Otherwise, I can take out very easily. Sometime I will also waste, definitely I will be also giving some more time when I will calculate. But okay, root 2 is 1.414, root 3 is 1.732, root 4 is 2, root 5 2.236, root 6 is equal to 2.449, root 6 is equal to 2.645, root 7, and then 8, and then 9. I hope you all will be able to by heart. Don't worry, I will also by heart with you when we will start our class. I hope I will be able to dictate all these values without looking on board. Now we will be moving on to question number 17. Question number 17 says that miscellaneous problem we are having. Find, solve in R. Question number 17 of exercise A. Okay, exercise A of this chapter only. Exercise A, we are having calculate in R. Root under y square minus y plus 2. Then outside we are having y is equal to 1. Now we have to solve. Now how we are going to solve? If you will square both the side right now, it will become complicated because it is in the form of root under a plus b is equal to 1. In this way, if we will square both sides, then I will get a plus b square plus 2b root a is equal to 1. Right? In this way. Again I have to do squaring here. Now instead of this, if I do some modifications, what will be that modification? Let's see here. I can write root under y square minus y plus 2 is equal to 1 minus y. Can I write? Or if I am able to break this, I will try to break. Can I break this? You will. This is your task to practice at your home. Otherwise, in this method we can solve 1 minus y. Squaring. Now I will do squaring. Squaring both sides. When we will square both sides, then I will have y square minus y plus 2 is equal to 1 plus y square minus 2y. Now what is the benefit of doing this? We are not getting any root value. We are not getting any root value. In this case, we are not getting any root value. Here we were getting root value. So after transferring this to that side, again I have to do the root. Again squaring we were supposed to do in this case. But by after doing certain modification, by transferring the data with our logic, with our brain, with our own mind, we can simplify our work. Now you see it will be y square cancelled. Now it will be minus y plus 2y plus 2 is equal to 0. It will be y plus 2 is equal to 0. Y is equal to minus 2, right? Now as I have told you that we are having quadratic equations, so we will be getting two values. Now if we are having two values, what will be our values now? Which value is going to satisfy here? Here we are getting only y is equal to minus 2. So which value is going to satisfy? So here we are having plus 1 now. So 1 minus 1. Here it will be 1 minus 2. Y is equal to minus 1. So y is equal to minus 1. Luckily we are getting y is equal to 1 because y square is cancelled. So if we substitute the value, we will get this equation will satisfy. Now in this case, in case of quadratic equation, mostly we will be getting two answers. Solution will be 2. So those solutions we have to keep on the equation and then satisfy. In case of word problem, when we will see word problem in our next lecture, we have to satisfy the values. We have to see which value is going to satisfy the given solution. Right now here we are having y is equal to minus 1. So here if we substitute, we will get the value. Now it is a quadratic equation, but it is a modified quadratic equation. Why we are getting only one solution? Because what we have done here, we have actually done the squaring of both the sides. Due to this squaring of both sides, one of our value is getting cancelled here. There may be another problems. Let's go for a number. If I go for a, let us solve and see what I am saying, is it correct or not. 2x plus 9 plus x is equal to 13. Now if I solve this one, root x plus 9 is equal to 13 minus of x. Now again, if I square this side, what we are going to see? We will be squaring both sides. So it will be x plus 9 is equal to 169 plus of x square minus of 26x. In this case, we are not getting any, x square is not getting cancelled. Here we were getting, x got cancelled due to squaring. Here we are not getting. So luckily we have got only one solution. Now, and this is not a quadratic equation. Anyway, this is not a quadratic equation. It is a modified quadratic equation. Now here we are getting quadratic equation. Here we were not getting quadratic equation. It became a linear equation. After doing the squaring, we got a linear equation. That is why we got only one solution. Now here it is not a quadratic equation. For sure it is not a quadratic equation. We are not having any power of 2. But after doing certain modification changes, we came to a quadratic equation. Now we will simplify this x square. So we will be having minus 26x minus x plus 169 minus 9 is equal to 0. X square 26 above. Now x square minus of 27x plus of 160 is equal to 0. Now this quadratic equation you solve, definitely you will get x is equal to 2 values. X 2 values, here it becomes linear equation, so we are getting one solution. I hope it is clear. With this we finished our lecture 3, and all the 3 lectures you study properly, and I hope in exercise A of quadratic equation you will not be facing any problem. Thank you.